Hi, Malika here from Malika Semper Astrology. And we are building right now currently towards a full moon. So we can feel the full moon effects as we build up to it about a week or so before it actually hits exact. So we have our full moon in Libra coming in on Thursday this week, April 6th. And it's at 16 degrees Libra. So the very first thing I want you to do is look in your own chart, find where 16 degrees of Libra lands, what house it's in. And that is the area of your life that's going to be affected by this full moon. So if it's in the fourth house, it's all about, family dynamics, everything on the domestic home front. If it's in your 10th house, 16 degrees Libra, then it's affecting your work life and your status and your title and your career. So just look to see what house 16 degrees of Libra lands in for you. And then also take note if it's on top of any planets in your chart or opposing any planets or squaring any planets, and that will further the story. However, collectively, just with our full moon in Libra, we are going to find themes surfacing around relationship. But to be really specific, it's a full moon is when the sun and the moon are directly 180 degrees apart from each other. And the sun is in Aries and the full moon is in Libra. And so it's this axis of Aries and Libra. So what we are being asked to work on currently this week and into next week is this idea of who we are within partnership, within relationship, versus who we are as an independent, as an autonomous human being, who we are to on our own self. Right. And so it's this idea of how we do this dance with others, but also how we honor ourselves. The full moon in Libra wants us to really be focused on the others in our life and nourish those relationships that are reciprocating and feed them and nourish them, but also do not forget about the self, says the sun in Aries, right across the heavens from that moon in Libra. The idea is not to have an extreme of one or the other, right? We have those of us that are so independent and we don't need anybody else and we can do this on our own, and we forget to lean in on other people. And then the others of us are so other oriented and we can't do anything without somebody by our side, or we're constantly leaning on somebody, and this codependency comes in. So now the key is how to bring moderation and equilibrium to both of those pieces with a full moon in Libra. A full moon in Libra tends to be a little bit more light. There's a lightness. It's not as heavy as some other full moons, and it's a very social full moon. With this one, we have Chiron right across the way. So we have this full moon opposing Chiron, and that is going to bring up some opportunities for emotional healing. Some wounds might surface, some past issues might surface, and it's an opportunity to look at those. Also, relationship to mother, relationship to the feminine, relationship with women in our life, all of that stuff is here to be danced with and to sort of figure out and look at with this full moon coming in. So enjoy this full moon in Libra. Above all, it's a feeling of creating harmony and peace with those around us and with your own self. Enjoy, you guys, and I'll be back next week.